Hey gamers, it's Wintermute here from Grind This Game. And I was going to continue on with this base, but it's become way too slow to play. The lag is just insane. I'll kind of show you what it's like, but I'm going to start a new base just after this. I just wanted to show you guys kind of where I got. I put in a bit of pinch peppers just to kind of consume some of our polluted water. Got a couple space heaters in there. It was working pretty well. And what else did I do? Played around with some more lava, but that's not going to be the focus of this episode. I'm going to probably start from scratch. But I just wanted to kind of show you what was up with this base. It was fun while it lasted. We got everything dug out pretty much. I wanted to ramp up the dupes, but I got them up to about 25, and then they just started randomly dying from suffocation, even when they're in oxygen areas. So I kind of I'm going to give up. So here we are, about to start a new map. Pretty excited not to be fighting lag anymore. We're going for all bodybuilders this time, because strength is that only stat that you can't increase from working, like using your skills. And everything else you can level up fairly quickly. So I'm just going to go with not max strength, but we got 2 narcoleptics, and narcoleptics are good because they kind of work 24/7. They do require little naps once in a while, but and both have good stats. Decor expectations are a little bit high, but that's fine. Food quality expectations are really low. And then this guy, plus 12 strength, which is the highest strength I think you can get. So these are pretty good rolls. It took me about 5 minutes to do this, but I saved you guys from watching that. So here we go. Okay. So I don't really have any plans or expectations. I'm not going to dig out the whole map like last time, because that just causes massive lag. If I notice that it's starting to get laggy, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to not go over probably 20 dupes early on. Maybe even I'll stick under 15 just until I get things established. So it's been a while since I started from the beginning. The other map had over 200 hours in it, so back to basics. I see people who are like 1,000 cycles in and they still have all these like help menus open, which would drive me nuts. And let's not use priority 9 everywhere like we always do. Start digging. I want to maybe go for some natural food, planting food just kind of on the ground like it's happening here. I'm not gonna go nuts with the tile this time. And my bases always end up looking the same, like levels stacked up. I mean, a lot of bases end up like that anyway, but I kind of want to change things up a little bit. And I'm always paranoid about using sand, but I think there's way more sand in the maps now, so I won't be as afraid to like filter things. I'll probably get down to this water here. Where do we want our main ladder? Probably right off the center here. Now in the new update that's coming with disease and stuff, I think they're getting rid of the ability to mop up polluted water. That's kind of how I dealt with giant amounts of polluted water in the past. One way is to put it into pinch of pepper nuts, but pinch of pepper nuts you can't grow forever because you need phosphorylate, a certain kind of fertilizer. Combat. Oh, we don't want anyone in combat. We want to keep our hatches. Oh yeah, I should have set this up. No art. Maybe one person on art. No one on research right away. Okay, don't fight that hatch. Flee! Flee! Look at his face! I've never seen that before. That must be new. Look at him! Where is he going? That was hilarious. Okay. So yeah, I was getting rid of my polluted water that way, and I was making fertilizer as well, which is a good way to consume polluted water. and you can filter it, but it takes, you know, you'll have so much sand. I think I will get some toilets and beds. I don't need them right away, actually. Toilets and beds. Oh, there's a water geyser right there. Nice. That's pretty close. We do want a place for our CO2 to go pretty early on. How's our temperature? Warm over here. Oh, no, look at this. The natural gas guys over here. Kind of lucking out on the resources. There's a puffed here. Nice. I want to try to use hatches and puffs more this time. I think there's a hatch here, here, and here. We want to try to trap them in. Bladder's pretty full on these guys. Maybe I'll put the toilet off to the side here. Skill increase. How's oxygen? Pretty good. Got that nice oxalate for a while. Little chunk of it here we can crack into. I'm going slow on purpose, just it's been a while since I started from scratch. Where do we want our beds? Might stick them up here for now. Right by this nice oxalate. Oxygen does tend to rise, so could get a little bit of CO2 down here. Now I saw one guy he was letting all the CO2 fall to the bottom of the base, and he was storing his food there in kind of a sterile environment. That was working pretty well, so I might try something like that. I don't know how he kept the CO2 from kind of rising. He might have had his CO2 scrubber kind of higher than the CO2 sinks, so I'm gonna try that. It's getting pretty late. I don't know if they definitely need beds in the first cycle. Look how fast they are. Oh, I'm so used to... It's running at 60 frames per second. I'm so used to running at 4 frames per second. What a difference. Oh yeah, one of these is a narcoleptic, I think. It's Nisbet. So I think we can just build Nisbet a bed and then disable the bed. Let's put some cots right here. Trying to be one tile away from the ladder. High in the base where the oxygen goes. Right by this oxalate, which won't last forever. Probably the first couple of cycles. So let's assign these beds. Nisbets are narcoleptic, so let's assign this to Nisbet and disable it. And Stinky... Oh, Stinky's also a narcoleptic. So this will be Stinky's bed disabled. And May... It's just normal, so she can have this last bed. All those hatches, we don't want them eating our stuff. I'm gonna try to block in a hatch right here. I don't know if it'll work. Block these two in. Try to block this one in right here. Oh, we just missed him. Oh, they can hop. Huh. Oh man, I wonder if they can hop 2 levels. I know where dupes can. Oh, you stay right there, you little hatch. Guess we'll find out. Oh, there's one stuck right in there. He's like right behind the block. Is he stuck in there? I think he might be. Yeah, he was stuck. Okay, let's try to cordon him off in here. Oh, they can hop 2 levels. Okay, that was a waste of time. Oh, our oxalate kind of gave way here. Well, we're not gonna do food on this level, so it's probably safe to make tiles. Gotta figure out how to trap those hatches. Got some nasty CO2 up there. Should probably get some research going. And for that we need stations, research. Let's just stick it all near the middle. We're gonna tear it down fairly soon anyway, so it's not really that concerning. And our little tiny battery. Wire it all up. Bed beyond reach. That's okay. I should probably build a second toilet, like I used to say in all my videos. Just because it gives us a bit of redundancy once one fills up. Guys, running for nothing. There's no battery. What should we do? It's farming first, I guess. Now it's going to be at least, I think, 2 or 3 weeks until the next update comes. Some seeds and stuff down there. So that's why I thought I'd try to do another round before we got to the update. Duplicate temperature. Are they cold? Bed beyond reach. Could use this as a CO2 sink and access to water, so let's go down this way, but not too far. Got a nice puffed in there. He's chilly, even though it looks pretty warm in there. We gotta make sure all our puffs survive. Can't lose any puffs. They're very precious, and they eat polluted oxygen, which is definitely what we need. Okay, I don't have anyone. I don't have anyone on research. Who will be our researcher? It doesn't. They're all zeros, so it doesn't really matter. Let's take one that's not good at other stuff. Now, I won't burn through the research. I usually take a dupe that has really high learning, but I didn't do that this time, so research will take a bit longer, but it still goes really fast, so it'll be okay. Okay, our oxalate's gone there, so we need... Which granite do we have? crack down here. Now the other thing about CO2 is that it'll become high pressure lower in the base, and plants need high pressure. So that might be a place to grow plants naturally on the ground. So we might do a floor here of food. Oh yeah, we need storage before these guys eat all our stuff. I mean, we rarely run out of minerals and stuff, so it's not really that big a deal, but let's stick one here. I like these narcoleptics. They're just working around the clock. Now, what do we want in here? Everything except polluted dirt. We want seeds in there. We do not want seeds. We'll leave seeds on the ground because we want them to grow naturally. How's our food? 21,000. I'll let them do some cleanup. Actually, we want them to do cleanup before all this digging. Clean, my little cleaners. Another, oh, look at all these puffs. Puff here. Puff here. Oh, I like it. The last map we only had one puffed, which was really not good. Yeah, research is going really slow. That's okay. Well, these compactors are going fast. Now, ultimately, I don't want my storage to be in the middle of the base like this. But for now, it'll have to do. Oxygen, getting a bit light. What's in here? Vacuum. New dupe. What do we got? Flatulence. No. No farting in the base. More flatulence. And a slow learner. But they're diver's lungs. No, we're going for bodybuilders. This will be a colony of bodybuilders. Could be very picky. Got some free water there. Their vacuum. Clean that base, clean it. And last time, I think I let stress kind of run away on us. We do not want that this time. We can make massage tables. Okay, let's just say we're not going to grow food up on this main level, so I'm just going to make tile along here. And here. We'll do maybe our food growing, natural food growing here to start. Oh, it's so fun to begin playing from the beginning again. I missed having the UI actually work responsibly. Let's see what we can see here. Oh, a nice little sphere. Natural gas, water, puffed, puffed, puffed. Oh, glory. I'm excited. Look at those narcoleptics go. I love it. I only learned, well, I learned about this disabling the bed trick a long time ago, but I didn't really use it as much. Gotta figure out how to trap our hatches. They're eating all our stuff. Okay, we're almost through farming. And that way we'll get compost. Decor. Not great. Research complete. Yay. Okay, how are these bathrooms? Let's get compost going. Now it gives off polluted oxygen while it's doing its stuff. Do we want that in the base? Probably not. Could put the compost over in a little sealed room with an air cleaner, but for now I'll just stick it there. Should probably let them finish cleaning first. Oh yeah, research. Do gas piping next. I'm gonna make research priority 8. I guess learning 2. Maybe learning can level up. Not sure. I think it might be able to. Okay, stress is creeping up, so massage table. Where do we want this? Let's put it up in the bedroom area where there's lots of oxygen. Wow, we need more storage already. Just filling the base with storage. I automatically did those priority 9. I'm so used to using priority 9. I gotta stop doing that. But the massage table we actually do want on priority 9, and I don't like the default of 50. I like keeping it a bit lower so they jump on there. That way stress doesn't just run away on you. How's her? Oh, we got CO2 building up actually really fast here. So let's put some algae terrariums in the base. Maybe one here. And we want this to become a CO2 sink down here. Some natural food growing here already, which is good. And we can make some planters. Do we want them here though? Probably not here. Right in here. And we want our algae terrarium to be priority. I'm gonna make a priority 9. We don't want to mess around with the CO2 building up. Let's plant some mealwood. And then destroy these planters so it grows on the ground. Nice little tip I learned from LifeGrow, another player of this game. Now these are all growing. We're going to destroy them so the seeds fall on the ground. And they'll grow naturally here. In theory. And I don't think the hatches eat seeds, so it's safe for those seeds to stay on the ground like that. Could crack in here too. Some food. A vacuum should suck some of the CO2 in here. Get some algae, which we need. Could make this a grow room as well. right along here. Oh. Let's do decor next. So I'll make this a grow room as well, and a CO2 sink. Got a hatch in there. Let's put some more terrariums in here. Actually, we want to dig up these natural mealwoods and plant them in here. Lots of hatches, making coal for us. Eating our stuff. Okay, I'm going to make the digging priority 4. So they get time to clean up all this mess. We're losing stuff down in the water too. Stress is going up. In the past, I never really let them get ahead of all the cleaning. This time I'm going to let them get ahead of the cleaning, because we don't want a messy base. It just stresses them out. There we go. First massaging. We got a cold biome right here. That'll be handy. Calories are going down slightly. We'll probably want a microbe musher pretty soon here. Microbe musher. Dirt and water. How much dirt do we have? 31,000. What do we got? What we got? We do have one strength guy here, who's also narcoleptic, but is bottomless stomach. Nope. Better luck next time. Oh, they just picked up the mealwood seeds from here. Oh no. That's no good. Oh well. Okay, we got CO2 building up in here, which is not good. Make some holes so the CO2 can fall down. Because we don't have... Oh, we do have gas permeable tile. Let's put some of that in. Actually, what do we have? Copper. Can't go too crazy with it. We do want this CO2 to fall down here. A lot of stuff is falling down here, so we want to be able to allow them to get to it. So the CO2 pressure should start building in here. Where are our hatches? There's one here. Oh, that water just broke through. That's gonna heat up this place. And we got slime in there. That's not good. Where are those hatches? Let's put a musher up here. Got no power. Build a second tiny battery for now. Okay, now this, how many seeds do we have left? 4 mealwood seeds. A couple there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then we'll destroy these. Can't let it heat up in here too much. Might have to crack in here and seal this off for now. Got slime in here. Everyone's busy. Got some major stress going up. And they're going to be starving in a second, so don't need all this room. Let's get our food going. There's 2 hatches. Oh, there's a 3rd one down there. Okay. How did he get down there? Did he climb a ladder? I'm gonna wrap up this episode. Got kind of the basics built, and I'll continue on to the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. See you next time.